Law 14. Pose as a friend. Work as a spy reveals one of the most covert yet essential strategies in the pursuit of power. It is about gathering critical information by blending into your surroundings, all while appearing to be someone's friend or ally. The essence of this law lies in cultivating relationships and trust only to extract the knowledge you need to navigate complex power dynamics and use it to your advantage. By positioning yourself as a confidant, you can gain access to the inner thoughts, plans, and weaknesses of others, all while concealing your own intentions. At the heart of this strategy is understanding that knowledge is power. The more you know about those around you, their desires, fears, ambitions, and insecurities, the more effectively you can manipulate situations to your benefit. In any social or professional environment, people naturally guard their most valuable information, especially from those they perceive as competitors or threats. But by posing as a friend, someone who appears to have no hidden agenda, you can bypass their defenses and access the insights they would otherwise keep hidden. The key to implementing this law is subtlety. A successful spy does not ask direct questions or appear too interested in the details of someone's life or business. Instead, they create an environment of trust where others feel comfortable sharing. This trust is built through small acts of empathy, listening, and creating the illusion that you are not a threat, but a supportive ally. By making people feel seen and heard, you encourage them to open up about their challenges, plans, or concerns, often without them realizing that they are revealing valuable information. One powerful way to gather information is to play the role of a seemingly disinterested observer. People are often less guarded around those they perceive as neutral or uninterested in the power dynamics at play. By presenting yourself as harmless or uninvolved in the competition, others are more likely to share details they might otherwise withhold. This allows you to collect intelligence without raising suspicion or making anyone defensive. In some cases, you might even position yourself as someone who needs advice, which can lead to your advisors inadvertently sharing their strategies and weaknesses. An essential aspect of this law is that it requires you to conceal your own intentions and plans. To effectively pose as a friend while working as a spy, you must never allow others to realize that you are gathering information or that you have ulterior motives. This means maintaining a facade of sincerity and loyalty at all times, even as you quietly analyze the information you are receiving and consider how to use it to your advantage. The moment someone suspects you are spying on them or manipulating them, the trust you have built collapses and your position is compromised. It's important to note that this law does not advocate overt betrayal or malice. Instead, it focuses on the strategic gathering of information that can be used to outmaneuver your rivals or better position yourself within a power structure. In some cases, the information you gather might simply provide you with a clearer understanding of the motivations and goals of those around you, allowing you to make more informed decisions. In others, it might give you leverage over individuals or groups who could stand in your way. The power of this law lies in its ability to give you a deeper understanding of the landscape you are navigating, allowing you to anticipate moves, avoid pitfalls, and seize opportunities as they arise. Another powerful tactic under this law is the use of indirect observation. Rather than always relying on direct conversations or interactions, you can glean valuable insights by paying attention to how others act, who they associate with, and how they respond in various situations. The way people treat subordinates, react under pressure, or behave in casual settings often reveals more about their true nature than their words ever could. By being attuned to these subtle cues, you can gather intelligence without ever having to ask a single question. One of the greatest advantages of posing as a friend is that it allows you to gather information without arousing suspicion. When people believe you are on their side, they are less likely to conceal their plans or shield their vulnerabilities from you. They may even volunteer information that they believe will help you, not realizing that they are giving you the tools to ultimately outmaneuver them. This is why building rapport is crucial. The more someone trusts you, the more they will reveal. However, the line between friend and spy must be carefully managed. If you overplay your hand and appear too eager or too curious, people will begin to question your motives. Conversely, if you come across as too aloof or disinterested, they may shut you out entirely. Balancing the appearance of genuine friendship with the subtle art of information gathering requires emotional intelligence, patience, and tact. You must be adaptable, able to shift your approach depending on the personality and temperament of the person you are dealing with. It is also important to avoid becoming emotionally entangled with those you are spying on. If you begin to feel genuine friendship or empathy for someone, you risk compromising your objective. Emotional attachment clouds judgment and can make it difficult to act in your own best interest when the time comes to use the information you have gathered. While it may be necessary to feign emotional closeness or empathy to gain trust, you must always remain detached enough to keep your larger goals in mind. The moment you lose sight of your purpose, you become vulnerable to manipulation yourself. The concept of working as a spy can also extend beyond personal interactions to larger systems of surveillance and intelligence gathering. In today's digital age, information is more accessible than ever before, and the ability to gather data from a distance is a valuable skill. By quietly monitoring social media, professional networks, and public records, you can gain a wealth of knowledge about your rivals or targets without ever interacting with them directly. In this way, you can gather intelligence without risking exposure or confrontation. As with all laws of power, there are risks associated with this approach. If you are caught gathering information or if your true intentions are exposed, the consequences can be severe. People tend to react with anger and hostility when they feel they have been deceived or betrayed. This is why the art of subtlety is so crucial. The best spies are those who never appear to be spying at all, those who blend so seamlessly into their surroundings that no one ever suspects their true purpose. Mastering this level of discretion requires practice, patience, and a deep understanding of human behavior. Ultimately, Law 14. Pose as a friend, work as a spy is about understanding the value of information and how to acquire it without tipping your hand. Knowledge is one of the most potent tools in the pursuit of power, and by positioning yourself as a trusted ally, you can gain access to the insights you need to outmaneuver your rivals and achieve your goals. This law teaches that appearances matter. By cloaking your true intentions behind a facade of friendship, you can disarm others and extract the information you need without them ever realizing it. When executed skillfully, this strategy allows you to operate in the shadows, gathering the intelligence that will ultimately give you the upper hand in any power struggle.